Welcome back, guys, and thank you for joining Muda Production once again. Today, I'm going to be making just what the doctor ordered. Now, as we all know, red meat is an essential part of our diets. Some people don't like red meat, some people gone vegan, some people don't eat meat, you name it. So many different eating habits are out there now. So I haven't had red meat for a while, once in a blue moon. And the doctor ordered red meat, stick and stay, and watch what I have in store for you guys. Muda Production. So today the star of the show is steak. I forgot what cut this is, but it's a nice piece of steak. And I'm gonna season it and make it with some vegetables. Not sure which veggie I'm gonna go with yet, but we'll see as we go. No, I don't really like my steak rare. Me not in them rare thing, rare and what you call it. I have to look so rare and medium rare and all these things. No, me like my thing well done. Meat supposed to cook through. I like mine cooked through. So this is what we're having today. This is what I'm making today. So stick and stay. Okay, here are my seasonings. All purpose, garlic powder, soy sauce. I wanted to reduce low sodium, I should say, rather, soy sauce, but there weren't any, and I was in a bit of a rush. And when I purchased this bottle, this was all they had. So as you could see, I used out of it already. So I had it for quite some time. I use it sparingly. Some Worcestershire sauce, all purpose. I call this all purpose, but to me it's the same. This has more salt than this one do, because I put this in my rice to flavor it. A little meat tenderizer and some pepper flakes, red pepper flakes. I have fresh pepper, but I prefer to go with the red pepper flakes. I also have some seasoning salt. Anyway, if me choose to use it, sparingly it going to get used, because all these things have salt incorporated in them already. So we'll see. So I'm going to put that aside for now. And over here, I have a little piece of pepper. I don't know if I might run out and get some more. Some red onions. And this is rosemary. It's poultry blend. They call it poultry blend because it have different herbs in there. Thyme, sage, and rosemary. So I'm going to use definitely some thyme, and I'm going to incorporate a piece of that rosemary. I haven't tried the sage yet. I've had sage sausages, but I haven't tried sage on my meat. I'm sure it's pretty good. I like the flavor of sage. And guys, check this out. Have you guys ever seen garlic this big? The clove is huge. This is one clove, you know. I had to cut it in two. This is one clove of garlic. Look at this. It stops here, and it had big gun here. I cut a piece off and used one time. Look how big the cloves are. Isn't that awesome? But that's basically what I'm going with today. And then we'll incorporate as I go. Like I said, I'm not sure what veggie I'm going to use yet. I have tons of canned veggies. Oh dear, whole lot of stuff up here. I was thinking some green beans, but I'm not sure what's there. Whole lot of stuff. See stuff back here. I don't know. We'll see as we go, guys. But I should have some. Yeah, I see green beans back there. Yep. So we'll see as we go, guys. Stay tuned. So I found Can a French style cut green beans? I'm gonna incorporate that too. Like the regular cut green beans, but green beans are green beans, yeah? Healthy stuff. So I'm not complaining. And I think I might run out and get some mushrooms to add to this. Stay tuned, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. So I'm gonna rinse the steak off with a little vinegar, some lime juice. I have a piece of lime here. Put a little piece of lime, just squeeze the lime juice over it, wash it off, and then I'll come back and season. All right, so I'm gonna add my powdered seasoning. I have placed it in an aluminum pan and line the aluminum pan. It's a big pan, about a 2 inches deep big pan, just enough to 2 inches, about, yeah, I'd say just enough to hold it in, right? And then I'm gonna season. I'm gonna add all the seasonings we have on here, the seasonings I showed earlier. I'm gonna start with garlic. I love garlic. Look at this thing, massive. Let me see if I could show you guys how big one peg of this garlic is. Look at this. Check this out. And I already cut a piece off of this. Look at this thing. Massive. And I did cut a piece off already. So it was like about that big. See? Look at the clove. Let me show you how big these are. Trying to cut myself. This one is kind of small, but they're huge. They're really huge. But anyway, I'm going to cut up some garlic on here. Fresh, nice garlic. See that? And then we're going to add the rest of seasonings. And then we're going to let that marinate for the least half an hour. So all that soy sauce and powder seasoning could soak in and give it a nice flavor. Like and subscribe, guys. I took a quick trip to the store and went and got some red potatoes. I'm not sure if these are new potatoes. They're small, but new potatoes I think are usually smaller. I don't know. They had them in a big bin, and I just picked out some small ones. Uh they had big ones also, so I just went with the small ones. And I also had gotten me some mushrooms. I love mushrooms, baby Bella. And this was like, how much I paid for this? $1.99. And it's not bad. It's a nice size container, 8 ounce. So that's good enough with that. And these are my seasonings cut up. The red onion. I also got some more bell peppers. I've gotten red, green, and that was what I had left over, a little piece. I'm gonna cut that up also. And red onions, and I'm using a little piece of rosemary and a little piece of thyme. And that's it for my herbs. And the seasoned meat is already marinated. You guys saw when I seasoned that, and then we're gonna get the ball rolling. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, guys. I'm gonna wash these. Nice size. See, I'm gonna wash them off. And I think I'm gonna cut them in two. I'm not gonna slice them small. I'm gonna cut them in two. And I'm gonna be making some of this to go with it. Chicken flavor rice and pasta blend. Nor rice and pasta blend. I've had it before. It's very good. Sometimes I don't want the white rice, or sometimes I make brown rice, but this is it. I'm gonna go with the steak, the mushrooms, and everything else. I'm going to be using my air fryer, which also has, you know, oven temperatures and modes on it, instead of the big oven. Let's set this on bake, and we're gonna go with 350 degrees. And I'm gonna turn it on and let it heat up. encourage the cooking process a little. This is just some browning sauce to give everything some color, mixed in pure warm water. So it'll give the meat some extra browning color. The potatoes, the mushroom, everything will absorb that. Right? Like I said, we eat with our eyes. So you want things look a little nice, yeah? So there we go. And the liquid will help steam through the potatoes and everything, the veggies. And then I'm gonna add the rest of veggies. So all the flavoring going on now. The rosemary, the thyme, all the sweet peppers, the bell peppers, and then everybody finish cook. The steak cooking up because it's a thin cut of steak. It's not like a porterhouse or a New York strip or any of that thing. Any of those cuts of steak. It's cooked already. But it's well done like me like the steak, right? It'll be fine. I'm just gonna add these on. How pretty does that look? Look at that. So I'm just gonna seal this tightly. Everything could steam. And cook through thoroughly. I crank the heat up to 450 and I'm gonna leave it on bake, but I'm gonna extend the time. Maybe another 20 minutes. It's been cooking for almost, has it been an hour? Probably. But like I said, this is not your typical oven. It's really a air fryer and I'm using it to bake. I don't want to turn the big oven on. My palm spray on the veggies, but since I covered the actual thing with foil paper, there's no need for that. I would spray it on if I was leaving it open so the veggies could get a little crisp up a little bit, get a little crispy, but I'm not going to bother. Let's see what we have. Hot, hot, super hot. It's been over an hour. This is taking longer than I thought. I just didn't feel like bothering with the big oven. But stay cooking, stay cook. The vegetable might take a minute, especially the potatoes, yo. Oh man. But things are come together, guys. See it there? Coming together. Ooh, it smells so good though. It smells nice, man. Alright, so I'm just gonna let this cook. When it's done, I'll show you guys the final result of my peppered steak and mushroom and red potatoes. So I put the air fryer on air grill and man, that thing's going. Look, the potatoes are almost cooked. It's going. Look at that. Look at this. Them almost cooked. I didn't cut them small because I figured it would have cooked faster, but it's taking some time. But right under the steak, it's cooking up. I'm gonna add one more thing. Whoa, guys, look at that. It was worth the wait. Look on the potato, them man, and the mushroom, and the steak, and the peppers. It smell nice, you see? It was worth the wait. Let's look under here. See it there? Put it in a nice and cook. Wow. And you hear the oven still ticking. So time still leave on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it back in. See it there? Gravy on the day. Look at that. Whoa man, look at that. Look at that. That's going to be delicious. Look at that, people. Flip the steak. I flipped it over and I'm adding a little more sauce to it. Some more of the fish and meat sauce. I added flavor and color. And I added some more water, some more liquid. Can use chicken broth too, or beef broth. But we put water. And since there's more time left on the clock, I'm going to put it in and make them roast some more. The best thing I did was put this thing on air grill. It really wired. Look at that guy. I can't promise you're not going to see me eat it. But believe me when me telling you, say, it going to taste good. Right? It's going to be delicious. Take my word for it. Try it sometime. Try it, guys. Try it for yourself. Love mushrooms. See them there? I put some up top so them get braised with some of the potatoes. Put a lot of mushroom in there. I didn't use the whole pack though, but I put a lot of mushrooms in here. See there? With red potatoes. That's my kind of steak. Well done! You heard me? Like and subscribe, y'all.